Life is a great mystery. It's like a stack of mysteries, like a book. Who we are, how we came to be here, what we're doing here, what our purpose is, how we interact with this earth, our mother. These have all become great mysteries. These were all things that we once knew and that our lives and our cultures were centered around. But in this age of so-called reason, we're centered around other things. And in this age of so-called reason, anything of deep mystery has been pushed out of the frame, so that we don't have to think about these things, because just the act of thinking about them changes your whole resonance, changes your whole being, changes everything. So when we start to realize that this age is not an age of knowledge, but is an age of ignorance, this is the beginning of our understanding of where we're at. So long as we're thinking that we actually know about everything, then there's nothing to learn, and we'll stay exactly where we are as we have for arguably a few thousand years. So what I'm talking about is a big thing. It's not something that you're going to achieve in your life for self-improvement. This is something that we're doing for the species and for the planet. It has nothing to do with us personally, right? It has everything to do with us willfully changing the path that we're on. Because the path we're on, I don't think we have to talk about that too much. It's a path of death and a path of destruction. And we have to live to learn on the path of life. And the way that we do that is we reclaim our sacred rights. So these things are incredibly simple, but they've been denied us. Or, the tyranny of convenience, right? We've let them go voluntarily. So very simple things, like the water, how you get your water, how you feel about your water. Your food, where does your food come from? Because really, let's think about this. We live on these staple food products, none of which we actually know where they came from. And this is the age of knowledge. So you begin to see how incredibly in the dark we actually are. We don't even know where our food came from. And then there's everything else, like our buildings, our clothing. These are all gifts to us from divinity, directly from the goddess and from the deities of the land themselves to us. The age of reason can't account for these things, yet they're the foundation of our culture. So I've been blessed with having time in my life to figure these things out. I've been blessed with having tragedy in my life to push me to the edge of my life, the edge of existence, so I could figure these things out. I've been blessed with having teachers, one after another, who have kind of laid out little patches of this quilt for me, this puzzle, this deep mystery. And what happens, just like when you're doing a puzzle, is at a certain point, you got the corner pieces, and you start to fill it in, and at a certain point the picture becomes clear. So I've lived for 53 years. That's a long time, by some standards. And I've just kind of put the picture together. So I don't have all the pieces, but I have enough of the pieces that I can pass on the picture now to people. And it's, nothing could be more important. And of course, the mechanics of how to heal somebody, how to grow a garden, how to build a house, to me these are all secondary to acknowledging the sacred source, the sacred origins of culture, the sacred divine story that's at the heart of this gift, one after another, that supports our whole life and our culture. So this is what the school unfolds for people over a couple years and lets you begin the process of unfolding it for yourself. So thank you, and blessings on your journey.